Hi, how are you? Good. Hello, hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you all?
How are you?
All right, I'm so glad you're here with me today. Thanks for having me. A few things about me. So I was born in Puerto Rico. I moved to Arkansas when I was 15. I didn't know any English. So I was that really weird kid that couldn't say much and carried my dictionary around with me and translated every other word. And so I'm quirky. I'm like this dual person that I know half of my stuff in Spanish and half of my stuff in English. So I am an artist. I am a teacher and an advocate for the arts in Arkansas. In 2011, I applied for the Arkansas Arts Council Arts and Education roster. And that started this journey where I get to go into schools and I get to add art into the curriculum, because art is all around us and people sometimes don't even notice. I'll say to people, the door is a rectangle, it's art, you know, the design is all around us. And then from there, I have done a lot of in-school residencies. I have taught in Van Buren, Arkansas. I did a 2-week residency with 240 kids, and the unit was on immigration, so that was really fun for us to do. I also have taught in Pine Bluff. I have done work in Conway and Russellville. Along the way, I found that I liked going to the small towns in Arkansas that were rural, and that opened up a whole, world for me to be able to go and teach and show what I do. I taught at BridgeWay, a local mental health facility. For 2 years, I would go in to every unit at the hospital, and it was kind of like art in the cart. I'd carry all the stuff with me and go from one unit to another and teach people. And it really changed the way I taught, because I had to be able to engage people in a matter of seconds, and I was only with them for an hour, and I had to bring everything that they were going to create with me. So it really changed and made the way I teach change. I just want them to find coping skills. So I think that one of the greatest things about art is that it gives us a vehicle for us to be able to find ways when we're not in a good place to release some of those emotions. That's where the eyelids goes back in there, and so that's going to be dark, and then you're going to have a middle, and then you're going to have a light. So one of the things that you can do with pastel that I talked about was the energy that pastel carries. So you can make a whimsical line that's really soft, or you can have something that really carries power. And that energy comes from me and through to the paper. And so it's like a release in a way. And kids in school would say, well, do you have a green card? Or did you swim here? And I'm thinking, no, I'm an American. I'm a citizen of the United States. And so I decided that I wanted to be able to see how I could ask other people in the community, how are they labeled? Because surely it can't just be happening to me. I mean, there's so many layers to who we are. And I wanted to be able to capture that and be able to tell that story, so that then it was kind of my own therapy. And so I started having people in the community come to my studio and sit for me. And so I started feeling as though I was really making a portrait of them and telling their story. And in telling their story, then my own story got better. The eyes are often thought of as the windows to the soul. And I want to be able to capture people in my portraits and show their likeness. And so by capturing the way their eyes look, I'm able to capture a part of their personality.
When people look at your eyes and your window to your soul, what do you want them to see?
I want them to see kindness and empathy. I want them to see hope. When I moved here, I met the most amazing people that gave us hope to be able to get out of the circumstances we were in. And I just want to give that back. I want to be able to have other people access that, because I'm often amazed of all of the things that we were able to accomplish, and I'm in awe. I mean, I could have been a nobody, really. And I'm just amazed at the privilege that I've had and the most amazing opportunities that have come my way to be able to do things that I really love and to be able to show people how to be hopeful.